right, coming up. We got some interesting new laws being enacted across the country and here in Illinois. So we'll enlighten you on those, folks, coming up.
Can you guys do me one favor? When John Cass comes in, tell him soccer sucks.
Talking Chicago, one call at a time on 89 WLS.
And we're talking one new law at a time. We got a plethora of new laws smacking us in the face here in Illinois for the new year.
That's what they do. They look at you, they smack you in the face. Sometimes they bite you on the cheek,
Sometimes
too.
you need a good smacking, though, John, don't you?
Don't you? Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little cut, maybe like a slap, and then pour some lemon on it. Yeah.
It is the right thing to do.
Maybe a little salt. Mm-hmm.
So when you drove in from the western suburbs today, did you go 70 miles per hour?
No, I actually follow the
speed limit?
Prescribed speed limit.
But the new speed limit is 70 miles per hour on interstates. Did you know that?
Not if you're behind some guy from Chinatown. They go like 30. I don't know why that is. Is that a neighborhood thing? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. No, I just drive the regular way.
How about this one? Police can
Listening
no longer...
to WLS all the way through.
All the time. Police cannot take away driver's licenses as bond after you get a minor traffic ticket. You know, they used to be able to just take your license away, but now they can't anymore.
Why not? How do they know you're going to show up back in court? Do they take your cell phone away?
They take your cell phone.
Please don't.
That's the new law.
How do they know you're going to show up?
They don't, but no longer can they take it away. You know, you need that license to fly. When they take that stuff away, you can't get on a plane and leave town.
Yeah, well, guess what?
You need an ID.
Yeah, that's why you go to the friendly guys who are all, I don't know why they're always Italian at the Secretary of State's office, and you always, and you ask them for your driver's license, and then you get a Secretary of State Illinois ID. Mm-hmm. Therefore, if you have to lose your license or give it up for reasons of the law, you have an ID, Secretary of State ID, that you can use to fly with. Mm-hmm. So why don't people do that?
Don't know.
By the way, if I could get two IDs, which I do, have those, why can't I have a third one that says, that says voting? Why not?
Well,
is it a hardship for me?
It's a hardship, John.
Oh, yeah. It's a big
Hey, how about this one? Underage drinkers in cars, campers, private places. Parents can be charged with a crime now. If you're caught as an underage drinker in certain places.
Like how underage? Like 5? Like if the kid stinks of vodka and he's like 6 years old, yeah, I think parents should be in trouble.
But you know, we've covered somebody.
The kid's like 18 and he had a few beers with his dad in the backyard.
Under 18. No, but remember those parties where your kids were all caught drinking? Maybe the parents weren't home. Now parents can be charged with a crime.
Oh, you mean like if you have a big kegger? If you have kegger at
or
kegger
you
at
have
Lauren's
two teens,
house.
If you're 16 and a 17-year-old drinking in a car, and parents can now be charged.
Wait, if your kids are drinking there should be no drinking in a car.
It says underage drinking in cars or campers or private places, parents can now be charged with the crime the kid committed.
If the parents are there? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
Are the parents there, then, how can you charge the parents for a crime if the kid committed?
Well, you talk to the people who didn't put these laws in place. I didn't do it.
I don't know. They're just aggravating.
You want to hear some weird ones around the country?
I'd love to hear some.
In California, a 2008 ballot initiative aimed at making life better for animals takes effect today. It gives more space to egg-laying hens, breeding sows, and veal calves.
There's nothing like veal calves. We love them. They're little calves, and they're massaged. You know, you rub their little thighs and everything, massage them, and then eventually they go to the butcher.
They need room. They're giving them more room in California.
Because you don't want the tough muscles. You don't want those muscles tough.
All right, you're going to love this one because you and I both love...
Salt in boca, yeah.
You and I both love dogs. In Utah...
Love them. Don't eat them, though.
No more breed bans in Utah. The state no longer allows specific breeds of dogs to be banned. At least 10 cities currently do have restrictions on breeds like pit bulls. So now it's an open playing field in Utah.
Does that mean that all teenagers that wear spiked collars around their necks can now have dogs with spiked collars around their necks and show up in videos where they hold their guns sideways like gangstas in Utah? Yeah, awesome.
In New York, don't throw away your old computer, your TV, your video game, or your console because it's now legally required that you recycle your electronics.
Wait, how does that work? Do I take it down to the hardware store? To the recycling bin? I still have paint. I got paint in my garage, okay? Mm-hmm. What do I do with it?
With your paint?
I can't throw it out because then I'll have some federal crime. I don't know what to do with this stuff. What do I do, Miss Answer Woman?
I'm going to go to one of our listeners, Paul. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about the new law that says that parents can be charged for their kids' stupidity. Currently there's a 9-year-old or a 10-year-old in Pennsylvania that's being charged as an adult for murder. And children have, 15, 16, all the way up to 18 years old have been charged as adults in felony crime. Now all of a sudden those kids are considered adults because they know what's right and wrong, but if you drink, you don't, so your parents must be charged? Makes no sense to me.
I don't know what's going on with these crazy wackadoodle laws and these lawmakers, Paul. They're driving me nuts.
But I think they check their common sense at the door.
I don't know. On the other hand, I think that kids should, what about the parent that lets their 6-year-olds drink vodka and walk around kicking everybody's butt? I think those parents should be reprimanded. Don't you think?
Yeah, but at some point, a 16-year-old or whatever age should be responsible for their own actions.
Yeah, what about Bono or Bono? Should he be responsible for his own actions? You hear about this? He's
No.
the U2 frontman. I didn't know his name wasn't Bono. I thought it's
Yes,
like Paul
did.
Schrader or something. Paul Schaefer.
Bono.
His name's like Paul something or other. He's got 3 names. Paul something or other. 3-name guy. He can't drive. He won't be able to play guitar because it's his fault, not his parents. He fell. Hurt his hands. Thanks a lot, Paul.
Paul, thanks. Blame your parents for everything, John.
That's what they do.
Hey, wine lovers in Massachusetts can finally have out-of-state wineries ship bottles directly to them.
Gee, let's have some more.
They got a boost when former New England Patriots quarterback Drew Bledsoe, now a winemaker in Washington, complained about being unable to send wine to people like, say, former teammate Tom Brady. Now he can send it to him.
From California?
In Massachusetts can send it.
So he's in Massachusetts. He's growing the Massachusetts wine, which is probably sweet like muscatel. I just got a feeling. It's probably that sweet stuff, right?
Right.
That you need to cut it with soda in order to drink it. Or maybe you drink it out of a paper bag if you're a bum sitting around a fire coming out of a 50-gallon drum, like that kind of wine. Listen
I don't
to
know
the
what kind of wine it is, but now
just
you can ship
my
it.
imagination once again.
This is John in the new year.
Yeah, I'm just so happy, man. You know what, damn it? I am happy. Dang it.
Dang it.
Dang it.
It's because you watched the interview and you just have a whole new perspective on life after seeing that movie.
We're going to talk about that later, but I didn't know about margaritas.
Hold it. Hold that.
I'm just
Hold
going
that.
to save it for later.
Hey, Scott, good morning. You're on 89 WLS. Welcome to the show.
Good morning and Happy New Year.
Hey, Scott.
Got a couple of words of advice. If you're going to throw your computer out in the garbage, make sure, number one, you remove the hard drives. Because any good computer guy can hack into the hard drive. And with your paint in your garage, call your local waste people, and they can tell you when they have a hazmat day, and you can take it there and throw it away.
Wait, I'm going to call the guy that does my waste out in the western suburbs is a guy that I used to write about. So I should call him.
Well,
is he going to come over to my house in a Cadillac with a matching leisure suit?
No,
with the shoes, like the orange Cadillac with the orange shoes and the orange leisure suit?
Yeah, he may tell you where to put the paint. I don't know.
That's it.
Thank you, Scott. John, you got to be careful. It's a new year and a new you. And speaking of new yous, our friend of the show, State Senator Matt Murphy, is going to join us to talk about what's going to be new in 2015 with our legislature and that medical pot
That's what I
licensing
want to know. What's with the pot
falling
deal?
apart.